Hey guys, good morning. So I wanted to share this with you guys. We call it a baby prison because that's what it is. It's a baby gate that we've had since Maddie, and it always has been a controversial topic on my channel for whatever reason, because I don't know, I guess people don't lock up their babies, but for us it's more of just like a safety thing when they're rolling around, first learning to crawl and stuff like that. And so far all three of the girls have followed a pattern. Obviously Emmy was 19 months when we got her. She was already walking. This wasn't an issue. We usually use it for about 6 months or so until they are stable, like they're walking enough to where they can walk with like a walker. It's mostly to keep them contained and away from like the furniture and stuff, but oh, I'm glad she was able to get out. I just knew it was a matter of time before Lola, not Mila because she can't jump that high, but Lola would end up in it. And I was just sitting here eating my breakfast, some yogurt and an English muffin, and Lola literally jumped from behind, not even from the couch, from here up over it. And I thought she was gonna panic and not know how to get herself out. But like I said, like I was saying, we use this when they first, like right now, we actually started using it way earlier with Maddie and with Autumn. Everly is moving a lot more now. She actually is like starting to pull herself up onto things, and another one of the other girls started doing that. Like Autumn didn't even start crawling until the day before she turned 11 months. And Maddie started crawling right before 10 months, somewhere around there. So they were all pretty lazy when it came to crawling, and crawling was like very minimal until they just started picking themselves up on stuff and walking along furniture and walking along the gate and whatnot. And then they were full on walking right after 12 months, like right after they turned 1. So their milestones were a little behind until they started walking, and then they were fine as far as like gross motor and stuff like that. Everly's been in PT for the last several months, and she is just now starting to get the hang of, like, she's just starting to get up on all fours, and but she rolls and scoots like crazy and pulls herself like she's army crawling. Like that's what none of the other girls army crawled, so I'm assuming that's what it is, like where she's like pulling herself on her elbows and stuff. So we started putting her up around in the baby gate, and she loves it. She would tolerate being here. Like we've always been on the floor with her. I think it's a little different for her because she's the only one out of all 4 of them that have had somebody home with her, that has had somebody home with her at all times her entire life. So when we first got Emmy, she went right into a preschool. Her language was really delayed, and she went right into a preschool, and she caught up fairly quickly. I would say by like 2.5, 3, she was 100% where she needed to be. So she caught up really quickly. We didn't have any issues like gross motor wise or anything like that. It was all just fine motor and communication. She caught up really quickly, and sorry, I think the yogurt's like stuck back there or something. And then with Maddie, she developed really quickly after, because she was 9.5 months when we had to put her in daycare because I went to work full time. So she started into a daycare and then quickly into a preschool really early on. And because of that, her skills developed super quick. Like she was definitely my earliest talker. I mean, just everything. She learned everything way earlier than everyone else did because she was around a school environment from 9.5 months old. So she developed a lot quicker. Autumn didn't go to preschool until a little after she turned 2. Actually, like just a few weeks after she turned 2. So her language was a little bit more delayed. And it was probably mostly our fault because she was only home with me, and I tried to talk to her, but it just didn't work as well, or I just wasn't doing it enough. So once she went to preschool, she started to develop more language quicker. But with Everly, she's had somebody with her. So when she's on the floor playing, somebody's on the floor with her. She doesn't independent play a whole lot just yet. She's only 9, she just turned 9 months. So you know, clearly you're not gonna like just leave your 9-month-old laying around, but she doesn't really play on her own or roll around on her own. She always has one of us or one of the girls with her. And so I think her development has been halted a little bit because of that. Her communication, I don't know how that's going to be as she gets a little bit older, but that she started babbling a little bit later. You know, her body was just not as like tight. Her core was a little more flaccid. And I think it's just because we held her so much and we catered to everything that she needs and wants. She doesn't work really for anything. Since she's been in PT, we've changed that. I do want her to be as independent as a 9-month-old can be when she's playing and, you know, that kind of stuff. And listen, like, I know when it comes to babies' developments and how they do things, every parent is going to say something different. Every kid is different in general. This is just like based on what we've done and how it's worked or hasn't worked for us. And even within our own 4 children, they've all been different as to what they're learning, what they're able to do at certain ages, their maturity level and stuff like that. So by no means am I saying what we're doing is right and what you're doing is wrong, but then that goes for the same thing. Just because you guys do something for your kids that work doesn't necessarily mean it'll work for our kids, which I think is why we get a lot of backlash whenever we use the baby prison, because it's more like, well, why would you just cage up your kid? But it's not even about that. It's more about allowing them the free range within a safe environment to be able to play with whatever they want, however they want. And so we started it. I actually hate this thing being here for multiple reasons, but we've kept it all these years because it's worked. It really, even in the last 2 days that Everly has been in it for, you know, however long at a time. In fact, day before yesterday, her very first time, she was in there for an hour and 45 minutes. All of us rotated with her, but she didn't care. She was like so excited to be able to roll around. She was like pulling herself up on the gate. And we have pillows and like soft stuff in there. Normally her jumper doesn't stay in there. We just put it in there because we have so much stuff right now. But we put just a few like small toys so she doesn't get overwhelmed. She rolls around, she pushes herself, she scoots. She's almost able to get herself to a sitting position from laying down. Almost, she's almost there. And I feel like Autumn couldn't do that for a little while longer, but Maddie could already do it by this age. And you know, it's crazy because I see some babies that are able to crawl and sit up by themselves at 6 and 7 months. I don't know what makes my girls a little more lazy. You know, I really don't, because everything as they've gotten older, they've been right on track. They've just been little lazy babies, you know? I don't know. So anyway, it works out well for us. It's definitely not something that I would say like, oh, I'm gonna put it on my Amazon list, go buy it. We got it from, I don't even know, I don't even remember, maybe Walmart online, but we've had it for years, since Maddie was a baby. If you go back and watch vlogs before, you've seen us use it before. We've just kept it in the garage. This is what we were spraying down the other day at the car wash to make sure there wasn't any spiders and stuff in it. And it's worked well for us. It's not something that she'll stay in if she doesn't tolerate it. We have other stuff, but we're trying to get her on the floor more by herself so she can be more independent, learn how to sit up, you know. And although we've been teaching her, that's most of the time babies don't need to be taught that kind of stuff. They just figure it out for themselves by getting that opportunity to do tummy time and to have play time and back time and all these things. And she's got that, but I feel like she hasn't had it as much as the other girls because she's been lucky and blessed to have all of us hold her, and her sisters, especially since Emmy was able to, she wasn't able to hold Maddie. She was able to help and hold Autumn. Autumn was just a lot more kind of same personality she has right now, just a lot more like, no, I have it. Like, she didn't really want to be held a whole lot. She wasn't super cuddly, and Everly is. So Emmy and Maddie love holding her. They love sitting and like protecting her and stuff. And because of that, she hasn't been able to be more independent. Also, we are giving up the swing because she has officially hit the weight limit and the age limit. The age limit on that swing, which was great, I highly recommend it. It's from Target. It was on my registry, and actually it was sent by one of you guys, which is so super sweet. But it was, the age limit's up to 9 months, which she's 9 months, which wouldn't be a big deal, but the weight capacity is 20 pounds, and she's almost 20 pounds. So the other day, 2 days ago actually, when we busted out the baby gate, she was swinging. She went to like try and sit up and then laid herself back, and the swing was like bouncing. I was like, oh, girlfriend, you're too big. It's time to move on. So as we start to transition out of these more like baby, infant little things, she definitely needs something to stimulate her more. And she's so quick, like she gets off the carpet like that. And we have so many things. The house has never been baby proof. We've never baby proofed it. They just learn how to live with the things that we have here. But she's 9 months old and doesn't know how to do that. So we keep them safe in the meantime, and I'm sure that'll be a problem with somebody at some point, but you know what? It's my baby and we're gonna do what we want. Anyway, now that we've rambled about that for 10 minutes, the girls are still at my mom's, clearly. We're gonna pick them up before dinner today. I'm so happy that I stuck to it and just ate my normal food. I lost 1.4 pounds today, so essentially I just lost what I gained last week, but I'm happy because I feel I was like feeling a little defeated last week, so I'm glad to be back to my lowest, which is today I was 275.2, which is great. And I decided when I was washing my hair and taking a shower, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna set a goal for myself, because this entire year it's just been more about, I feel like, surviving, you know, like just don't gain weight. That's kind of been my mentality. Stop gaining weight, just don't gain weight. As long as you maintain, you're fine. Get out of this COVID situation, get back to regular life, and you'll be fine. But you know what, now like we're in regular life. Like I need to just stop thinking, oh, woe is me, we're stuck at home with COVID, can't go to the gym. No, it's not okay. So I'm like pulling myself up out of the gutter day by day, and I'm setting a goal for myself. Not a super high goal, nothing crazy, but I would like to see 260, so 260 by January 2nd, because that was officially the day that I started, January 2nd of 2020. So by January 2nd, 2021, I would like to step on that scale and see 260 or below. That, I think that's totally manageable, right? Like I could probably hit it by next month if I wanted to, but I am giving myself a lot of wiggle room because of course, like the holidays, birthday season and holidays tend to be a huge downfall for me. If you followed my weight loss journey anytime prior to this, like the 3 times I've shared it on my channels, each and every time by August, September, I've already started to stop losing weight or gaining weight. And I feel like that's a lot of people's downfall. Like when you start getting into cooler weather, you're wearing baggier clothes. It's not so much a necessity to have like a tight bod for summer. Although my body was never tight for summer, but you know what I mean. I just think that that's a normal progression for a lot of people. And it's not normal in the sense that it should be done, but it's just normal, like it happens. It happens. All the holiday parties and stuff. And so I tend to fall down a slippery slope. The cats are playing with each other when it comes to parties and holidays and stuff, and it's like one day turns into 2 and 3 and a week and 2 weeks, and I'm gonna try really hard this year not to let that happen. So that's my little mini goal, January 2nd, 2021, 260, which will be really close to the lowest. I was like, I can't remember if I was 258. I think I was 258 when we went to the Dominican Republic in October of 2018 for my other best friend's wedding. Yeah, so almost 2 years ago. And I wish I was back there. I was feeling great at that weight. It was the lowest I had been since our wedding. I was like 254, 256 or something like that when we got married in 2011. So it would be wonderful to get anywhere close back to that. But that's my goal, 260, January 2nd, 2021. Hopefully 2021 is a little bit kinder to us overall than 2020 has been so far. I guess we'll see. So anyway, we're going to run a few errands. I'm just waiting for Everly to wake up. Andres needs a haircut very badly. He's been growing out his beard, which I've never seen him with a full beard in the 14 years that we've been together. Never. He's had a goatee before. So he's had a goatee with a mustache. In fact, when we got married, he had that, and he's grown that out several times. I've never seen him with a full-on beard, and so I think it's awesome. Like we took our family pictures when he was just starting it, and now it's been it's like a full-on beard. It's super cool. He has beard oil and everything for it. It's awesome. I never thought I was a beard person, but I really, really like it. And so he needs a haircut. He hasn't had a haircut in, I feel like, 2 months or something. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna try and get the van's tire fixed and go get the inspection. I did not go grocery shopping yesterday. I just wasn't feeling it. We don't have a huge list, but we do have some things. So I don't know if we're gonna drop off Everly with my mom maybe and then go try and do that together. We'll kind of see. I woke up this morning with a super bad headache, but miraculously I took an Excedrin, which I hate taking, but I took an Excedrin because I couldn't go the rest of the day with a pounding headache, and I had some breakfast and now I feel so much better. So we started our morning with a nice long chat. Let's get on with our day. I just ordered a tall pumpkin cream cold brew from Starbucks. It's my first one of the season. It's 7 smart points, just so you know. 7. So I have to have 1 just because I can't remember what it tasted like from last year. I think I only had 1 or 2 last year, and I kind of switched up the concoction. So I just ordered a basic pumpkin cream cold brew, which is just cold brew coffee. I think it has 1 pump of classic syrup for sweetener and then the pumpkin cold cream on top. So I didn't switch anything. I was thinking about ordering 1 pump of sugar-free cinnamon dolce inside, but I didn't. So we'll see how good it is for those 7 points, because my coffee has been really good at home and I just didn't make it before we left. So I don't know if it's gonna be worth it or not though, because we've been in this line for quite a while. I don't know how people sit in Starbucks lines every single day just for coffee. It's just, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. Maybe if I had nothing else to do, but the whole time both of us have been in the line, we're both like, come on, Starbucks. It's been taking forever. And now Everly's not thrilled with us either. I'm trying to keep her entertained. Hi, Mama. Hi, pretty girl. We're about to go bye-bye. Yeah. So we're gonna go drop her off actually at my mom's for just a couple of hours so him and I can run a few errands together. He got a haircut, looks so handsome. And we got the back tire fixed. We tried to go get the inspection, but they were closed. So I don't know when we're gonna get that or how, but we're gonna have to go somewhere else a different day. I know, Mama. I know. Okay. First pumpkin cold brew of the season. The girl when she gave it to us, she was like, is that all you ordered? We're like, yeah, exactly. This was not a fun Starbucks trip. I mean, they were probably like shorthanded or overwhelmed or something, but this one wasn't fun. I never really have, I mean, I guess Starbucks lines are always long, but some are faster than others. This one was slow. So anyway, let's taste it. I'll let you taste it, baby, and see what you think, okay? See if it was worth all the hype.
45 minutes.
Oh, it's strong. Dang, I should have got a pump of syrup.
Okay.
You like it or no?
That's okay.
Yeah?
I wouldn't have ordered for that.
You wouldn't have? It wasn't that worth it to you?
Every one that I get.
Yeah. I don't know that's worth my 7 points either, but it's okay. It's done and over with. Now I can just be happy with my coffee at home. I plan on doing a whole video to show you guys exactly how I've been doing my coffee with my ice machine and all that good stuff. That way it's separate. You guys can see it and refer back to it whenever you want. So now we're gonna go drop off little miss before she has more of a cow. We finally get to be in a store together. We haven't been in a store together in a long time, I feel like. What was the last place when we went grocery shopping at Costco, Sam's, like over a month ago? Maybe even like 6 weeks, I can't remember. But we're in Target looking for some birthday stuff for Maddie, and we're in the dollar spot. This Target has the big coffee container, and then this is the beer container. I'm not exactly sure why you would put beer in there, especially when beer comes in individual containers, but you know, I don't know. That's what they have. I haven't seen the other coffee ones though. But they have these cute Moscow Mule cups. A whole bunch of cute stuff. I don't see a whole lot of fall. A whole lot of fall, but they have a lot of Halloween stuff here. Like these little candle holders, so it's super cute. Oh, I like the pumpkin. That's so $20. Oh, it's a candy dish. Even cuter. Look at that. It's a candy dish. I'm so mad.
No!
I'm so mad. I literally just went to, we were talking about a whitening kit that he found on Amazon. By the way, we just picked up iced up. So good. But he was showing me a whitening kit that he found on Amazon. And I went to go smile and I was like, yeah, I was thinking about how, like, what the process for Invisalign would be, and I went like this, and he's like, oh, you have something in your teeth. I'm like, no, I literally have had it in my teeth since this morning after breakfast, and I'm so mad. We wear a mask so nobody noticed, but I freaking was talking for 20 minutes this morning for nothing.
No, you got your mom's from you cut the last night.
No, because it was just like baked Cheetos. I'm telling you, I could see it in that footage. I'll have to upload it and see, but I hate when that happens. Anyway, we're in a happy place right now. So good. This Target didn't have everything. I need to finish up one little thing for Maddie's gift, and then I wanted to pick up Anderson's gift. I was looking for this cute pumpkin waffle maker. This Target didn't have it. And then Carter's, I saw, was having 50% off all of their clearance. So we were gonna go check out some clothes for Everly because she doesn't have any for her next, well, no, she has 12-month stuff, but none of it's long sleeve, it's all short sleeve. So she doesn't have any winter clothes. So we're gonna go look and see what they had. Just go from there. And then go pick up the girls, go home and do dinner. So today has been just a nice, chill, relaxing day, but I'm so mad. It's so embarrassing to have something in your teeth for like 30 minutes of a vlog. It's totally not necessary. I'm normally so good about that.